Here's my completely honest week 1 update on compounded tirzepatide. If you're about to start a GLP-1 or thinking about it, this video will give you a realistic picture. So let's get into it. I started week 1 at 180 pounds even, and I weighed myself this morning and I was 179.2. Now, I am what they call a turtle, a slow loser, so I wasn't expecting any sort of rapid weight loss or anything crazy like that. I went into week 1 just wanting to observe any symptoms, observe, any side effects. I wanted to learn how my body was going to react to this medication. I have, again, been on the brand name Zepbound before, but this is the compounded version. So you never know how your body is going to react. It could have different reactions. I could have not lost any weight at all. That would have been also totally fine because the first month really is just the loading dose is what they call it. You don't get to the therapeutic doses is what they call it until at least the second or third month. So let's talk about the first injection. Now, again, I am no stranger to these injections, compounded or the auto injector pen. Usually I let the medication come to room temperature while I get ready for bed at night because I do my injections at night. I'm going to do a whole other video about my injection, come along with me while I inject myself, blah, blah, blah. So you can see it step by step and what I do, little tips and tricks that I do to make it not sting as much, etc. So again, I leave the medication out on my bathroom counter at night while I get ready, like wash my face, brush my teeth, that sort of thing. And then by the time I'm done that, it at least takes the chill off a little bit. I wouldn't say it comes to room temperature. So I draw out the medication and I inject myself. This time, usually it doesn't sting because I let it get the chill off a little bit. It stung this week. I don't know. I think I maybe picked a spot on my stomach where I went through a stretch mark, which is one thing you don't want to do. You want to go where there's like no stretch marks, no scarring, no wounds or anything like that. You want like a clear piece of skin, which that sounds weird to say out loud, but you know what I mean. I think I was because I was filming myself for TikTok and Instagram, and I was like nervous, not nervous, but I was like, I don't know, just jittery about it, and I just like picked a spot where I normally wouldn't, and I think I went through a stretch mark, and that it hurt. So that's not normally the case. I think that was operator error on my part. So yeah, I think tonight for my second injection, it'll be a little better. I had very minimal side effects this week, and like I said, again, this is just the loading dose. This isn't like the full strength therapeutic dose, so side effects were basically nothing. I did try to eat less and be intentional and conscious about it. Definitely focus on my protein. I wasn't perfect. I definitely ate ice cream, and it was Valentine's Day, so we had chocolates, and my in-laws came over, and we were having sweets and desserts, and just not great. But I did notice that I wasn't thinking about food as much. I don't know, again, if that was intentional on my part because I knew I was starting this journey over again and I needed to recalibrate my thoughts around food. One thing I did start doing again was having my protein shake in the morning with my coffee, which I am currently making over there. And also I stopped drinking soda. Now, that's not that big of a deal because I would only have like one can of soda a week, usually on the weekends if I'm feeling like tired at 3 o'clock, just for a little caffeine boost. But I don't know. I worry about the carbonation and your stomach, how it slows your digestion. So carbonation and this medication, they are like oil and water. You do not want it. Other than that, I did start to focus on like smaller portions this week and kind of be conscious about the portion sizes and how much I was eating, just because I didn't want to have any of those side effects. Energy wise, I think I felt okay. It doesn't help that the day I did my injection started, that monthly thing that women just love. Affects only women. So I did have a little bit of fatigue. I mean, that's just me normally. I'm a mom of 2 toddlers running around. I work full time. Thank God I have the luxury of working from home for my full time job. So if I do need to take a break, I can and just like rest for, 20 minutes. That I would not be able to do that if I worked out of the house. So yeah, I don't think side effect wise fatigue really had anything to do with the medication. It's just my life running around after 2 toddlers and working full time. I did also decide to start weight training again this week. So my body is very sore. I think I'm going to do strength training like dumbbells and that type of stuff 3 days a week, and then walking on the treadmill with my weighted vest 2 days a week. I told myself that I have to watch, if I want to watch one of my reality shows, currently Real Housewives, pick any of them, I have to be walking on the treadmill to do that. So that is a goal and a rule that I made for myself. So if you watch my other videos, you know that I am getting my compounded Tirzepatide through EllieMD this time, and I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to check them out. Their delivery, I ordered it on a Monday and it came on a Wednesday, like faster than Amazon Prime sometimes. And in my next shipment, I will do an unboxing video. I do have an unboxing video on my socials. I just didn't film it this way for YouTube. So, but yeah, everything was packaged nicely. We have enough needles. We have enough alcohol swabs. They even give you 5 anti-nausea pills in case you need that. Yeah, so I'll do a full unboxing on my next shipment for YouTube. So yeah, that's the week 1 update. That's the reality check. Week 1 isn't about chasing dramatic weight loss. It's about managing your expectations, trying to observe your body and any symptoms, and kind of being hyper aware if you're feeling anything. That's the foundation that sets you up for long-term success here. So if this helped you, give a like, subscribe, drop any of your questions down below. I'll answer them in real time, and I'm sharing my updates week to week to see how it goes. This time, again, starting for the 3rd time on a GLP-1.